It feels simple. But underneath that simple action, an extraordinary chain of events begins. Your teeth break the food apart.
Your tongue moves it into position. Your salivary glands release fluid. Your muscles push it down your esophagus. Your stomach churns it. Your pancreas, liver, gallbladder, and intestines all become involved, and tiny molecules cross the wall and enter your bloodstream. Your stomach churns it. Your pancreas, liver, gallbladder, and intestines all become involved, and eventually, tiny molecules from that food cross the wall of your intestine and enter your bloodstream. But that's only part of the story. Some foods can even trigger your nervous system, taste receptors, eyes. We're going inside the human body to follow what happens when you eat 10 common fruits and natural foods. From watermelon to onions, this is the incredible anatomy behind every bite. Welcome to Anatomy Unlocked. Let's begin with watermelon. Imagine taking a large bite.
The first anatomical structures involved are your teeth, tongue, and salivary glands. Your incisors and molars mechanically break the watermelon into smaller pieces.
Your tongue moves the food around your mouth and helps form it into a soft mass called a bolus. At the same time, your salivary glands release saliva. Saliva doesn't just make food wet, it contains enzymes and helps prepare food for swallowing. Your tongue then pushes the bolus toward the back of your mouth. This activates the swallowing process.
Muscles in your throat contract, and the food enters the esophagus. But the food doesn't simply fall into your stomach. Wave-like muscular contractions called peristalsis push it downward. Eventually, it reaches the stomach. Its muscular walls churn and mix its contents with gastric secretions.
This is where the story becomes even more interesting. Millions of tiny structures called villi and microvilli. They increase the area for nutrient absorption.
Water and nutrients from the watermelon can now be processed and absorbed. So that refreshing bite of watermelon has just taken a journey through multiple...
Now let's eat pineapple. The journey starts exactly where digestion begins, in the mouth, with a burst of enzymes.
Your teeth crush the pineapple while your tongue mixes it with saliva. Muscles move it to your stomach.
Inside the stomach, powerful muscular contractions mix the pineapple with gastric secretions. But pineapple contains something particularly interesting, bromelain.
However, there's an important misconception to clear up. Bromelain doesn't simply enter your body and start dissolving everything it touches.
Powerful enzymes and an acidic environment that break down proteins. After leaving the stomach, the partially digested food enters the duodenum, the first section of intestine. Here, the pancreas contributes digestive enzymes, while the liver and gallbladder contribute to the digestion of fats. The small intestine then continues breaking the food down into molecules small enough to be absorbed. Tiny blood vessels collect nutrients. Your digestive system transformed pineapple into molecules your cells can use.
Now imagine biting into a ripe mango. Before your stomach even gets involved, your nervous system is already working. Taste receptors on your tongue detect the combination of sweetness and acidity. Sensory nerves carry information toward your brain. Your brain interprets those signals as the familiar taste of mango.
At the same time, saliva production increases. You chew, you swallow, and the mango begins its journey through the esophagus.
Inside the stomach, muscular contractions break it down further. Then it moves into the small intestine. Carbohydrates are broken down into smaller sugars.
These molecules can cross the intestinal lining and enter the bloodstream. The bloodstream becomes the body's transportation network. Nutrients are transported to organs including the liver and nutrients.
Meanwhile, mango's fiber continues through the digestive tract. Some components eventually reach the large intestine, where trillions of microorganisms can interact with them.
So a mango doesn't simply disappear after you swallow it. Its components travel through an entire anatomical network.
Apple. Now take a bite.
Your teeth are the first mechanical processors. The tongue moves the pieces around while saliva begins mixing with them. Eventually, the partially digested material enters the small intestine. And this is where one of the most important anatomical structures in digestion appears. If we zoom in on the intestinal wall, we see millions of finger-like projections. Each villus contains a network of tiny blood vessels. Their job?
Helping absorb nutrients from the digestive tract. Some components of the apple are absorbed through the intestinal wall, but much of its dietary fiber continues onward.
One important fiber in apples is pectin. Pectin can reach the large intestine, where gut bacteria can ferment some of it, interacting with your colon's ecosystem. Once their carbohydrates are digested, glucose and other small molecules can be absorbed from the small intestine. As glucose enters your bloodstream, another organ becomes particularly important.
Now let's eat a handful of grapes. Grapes contain natural sugars.
Once their carbohydrates are digested, glucose and other small molecules can be absorbed from the small intestine. As glucose enters your bloodstream, another organ becomes particularly important.
The pancreas. It contains specialized cells that monitor blood glucose and release hormones such as insulin. This creates an amazing connection between your intestines, bloodstream, pancreas, and body cells. Your liver also plays an important role in regulating and storing nutrients. Grape skins contain polyphenols. Some are absorbed, while others reach the large intestine. They interact with gut microorganisms. The journey extends far beyond digestion. So the journey of a grape extends far beyond your digestive tract. It connects your digestive system to your endocrine system, bloodstream, liver, and cells. Now let's look at coconut. Coconut is especially interesting because it contains a significant amount of dietary fat. This is where your liver and gallbladder become important. Your liver produces bile. The gallbladder stores, concentrates, and releases it when needed.
Bile helps emulsify fats, breaking large fat droplets into smaller ones. Then enzymes released by the pancreas help break fats down further. The resulting molecules can be absorbed by the intestinal lining. This is a beautiful example of several organs working together. None of these organs is working alone. Your digestive system is an integrated anatomical machine. It begins with the anatomy and chemistry of the onion itself. When you cut an onion, you damage its cells. Chemical reactions then generate volatile compounds that escape into the air. These compounds reach the surface of your eye. Your eye has sensory nerves designed to detect irritation. When those nerves are activated, signals travel through the nervous system. Your brain interprets the signal as irritation. When those nerves are activated, signals travel through the nervous system. Your brain interprets the signal as irritation, and then your body's defense system activates. Your lacrimal glands begin producing tears. Tears spread across the eye. They wash away irritating substances. This is a protective reflex involving onion chemistry, sensory nerves, and lacrimal glands. So no.
The onion isn't making you emotionally sad. Your nervous system is simply protecting one of your most delicate sensory organs.
Now step back and look at what just happened. 10 foods. But behind those 10 foods is an enormous network of human anatomy. The mouth begins mechanical and chemical processing. The salivary glands produce saliva. The esophagus transports food. The stomach stores and mechanically mixes it. The pancreas supplies digestive enzymes and hormones. The liver processes nutrients and produces bile. The gallbladder stores and releases bile. The small intestine breaks down and absorbs nutrients. The intestinal villi increase the surface area for absorption. The large intestine processes remaining material and interacts with the gut microbiome, and the bloodstream transports absorbed nutrients throughout the body. But it doesn't end there.
Food can also influence the brain, nervous system, eyes, pancreas, liver, and other tissues. That means every meal is actually a conversation between different parts of your body.
So the next time you eat an apple, take a bite of watermelon, enjoy a mango, crunch a carrot, or squeeze some lemon. Remember what is happening beneath the surface. Your body isn't simply receiving food. And that's the incredible thing about human anatomy. Every bite activates an extraordinary biological system that has been working continuously since the moment you were born.
You don't have to think about it. Your body does it automatically. If you enjoyed this journey through the human body, subscribe to Anatomy Unlocked for more fascinating videos, and comment below